Yes, officially welcome to the town hall on ECOC 2024. Um, thanks, I think there's somebody else now. Wait, one moment. I got distracted. Sonia.
Yeah. I'll take care of that again.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for joining this call, and also thanks for becoming part of the pavilion. As you probably already know, Photonics NL and Photon Delta are taking care of all the organizational and operational matters. Stijn, can we go to the next slide?
We
Here
can.
Yeah, so you probably are all familiar with us already. From Photonics NL, it's Petra and Daniela, and from Photon Delta, it's me and Stijn. By the way, my name is Evgenia. Those who don't know me, I've joined Photon Delta a year ago, worked there as an event specialist, and I guess I'm looking forward to meet you, all of those who I don't know. I think Gijs, Brenda in Frankfurt. All of us will be at the exhibition at different points of time, so you will see us there. If you have any questions with regards to operations, Daniela is your main point of contact. And if we go to the next slide, I'll share with you the small agenda for today. So first, I will tell you a little background about ECOC and some practical information. Stijn will tell you more about the pavilion and your booth, and Daniela will tell you all the major deadlines, to-dos, and practical information with regards to booklet, shipment badges, and activities and side events at the ECOC. So to begin with, ECOC stands for European Conference on Optical Communication, and it covers topics, as you probably all know, such as fiber optics, photonics, network technologies. It's been held for the past 50 years all around Europe, every year in different country, in order to attract more international audience. And last year they were in Scotland, this year in Germany, next year in Denmark, and further on Spain, Italy, as it continues. It attracts over 6,000 visitors, among them researchers, academia, engineers, manufacturers, suppliers, and other industry professionals. The exhibition lasts for 3 days between Monday and Wednesday on 23rd till 25th September. And this year they are celebrating the 50th anniversary of ECOC and organizing several side events and activities. And we're currently looking into how your staff badge can give access to these events if you would be interested. So we'll keep you updated if you would like to attend. Let's move on to the next slide. Yeah, use this slide for the future to check some practical information on, for instance, on opening times. It's open between 9:30 and 5 on the last day till 4 for all visitors, and you with your exhibitor pass can already access the hall on all days from 8 o'clock in the morning. If you would like to take a look at your booth during the build-up, you're welcome to come already on Sunday between 12 and 9. If anything changes with those times, we will keep you updated. If you're interested...
Maybe a small addition, Evgenia. If somehow, I cannot imagine, but if somehow you need more time to build up your booth, or you want to access the pavilion earlier on, please let us know, because we can check in with our booth builder if that might be possible. So before 12 on Sunday there are no guarantees, but be sure to check in if you feel that it's necessary for you.
Yeah. And here's some practical links if you need more information on which hotel to book, how to travel there, where to park. Here are some relevant links. Stijn, can you go to the next slide, please? Oh yeah, just FYI, we are in hall number 5. That's how it looks like. It will have a number 5 on top. And if we go to the next slide, you can see the floor plan. We are located at the stand number B71. We are surrounded by smaller companies, and next to us at the stand B68 is Infinera. Maybe you heard about it. It's big. They have a big stand in there. Well, I guess we can go to the next slide. There's not much more to say about the floor plan. And together will be with 11 companies at the pavilion. As you can see, there are different. Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just going back into the floor plan.
Yep.
We are beside the catering and the delegated coffee. For who doesn't have a meet rooms and want to use that part for meetings, it is allowed, but this is a public space, so you don't have a private meet rooms, but you can use this to have your meetings in that space.
Yep.
Thank you.
So together we'll be with 11 companies. We're organizing a Holland high-tech pavilion for the first time this year, so it's pretty great to see such a success and positive contribution and responses from the ecosystem. As you can see, we're still confirming and finalizing the last available bronze booth. If that doesn't work out, and if you have some other company in mind, feel free to share and let us know. Contact us. We'll be happy to approach that organization. But for the rest, this is just an overview of everybody who's joining, for you to know, be aware.
Good. I think I take over here.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. Thanks, Evgenia. So you probably already seen these pictures in the either the partner information or the manual that has been sent to you by Daniela. So this is still an artist's impression in the sense that the booths are randomly placed with visuals we already had from most of you. So there is a final, let's say, setup of the pavilion. It looks exactly like this, but you are at different locations. Then as you see in this render that gives at least a very good idea on what the pavilion looks like. So we try to keep it as open as possible, giving room to smaller and bigger organizations. This is a look from the top. As you can see here on the right, we have a storage. Be aware this storage is for your bags and your coat, but it's not used to, let's say, store big boxes you might bring to the event. You have to find a different place to store those, maybe back in the car that you used to come here. So yeah, this is the setup. As you can see, we have created quite small options for our bronze partners, not with a high table, but with a cupboard you can use to showcase some demo materials and also some folders. And for the bigger partners, we have like booths that you remember from Photonics West. It's a similar setup. As you can see, we also have a central bar.
Sorry,
and that central, yeah.
Guys, Sonia has a question.
Yeah, Sonia?
Yeah, I just have a question. So there is no chairs for the bronze booth?
Yeah, there is a chair at every booth.
Okay, so you can sit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sit, but so it's not in this visual. So it's good that you saw that. But there is a standard one bar stool in for every bronze partner as well.
Okay. I was panicking already.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, we don't want to overcrowd this area with too much furniture because it's not big. It's always a bit of a puzzle to keep prices for you as low as possible. That also means that, let's say, the size of your booth is relatively small to keep that price also as low as possible. So what's important? So we have that open bar all day where you can get coffee, tea, water, which is also available for all of your everyone that's visiting the pavilion. So feel free to offer them a coffee as well. If you want to bring something like stroopwafels, I know Smart Photonics has done that in the past, so feel free to do that. Any other, let's say, snacks, feel free to bring them as well and place them at the central bar. We have no meeting room on the pavilion or one that's dedicated to the pavilion. So if you would want a meeting room, then you could arrange that directly at Dexus. Maybe it's good to check in with you, Brenda, because I know Smart was thinking about potentially renting a meeting room and had the idea of potentially sharing that with others. Is that still the case, Brenda?
We did arrange to have the meeting room. You could only rent it for 3 days, but I'm not sure how the sharing part will be. I need to check that, how many meetings we want to schedule ourselves. So I would have to check that here. But if you would like to have one meeting or so, please contact me and I can check if it fits in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something about that, Brenda?
Yes.
Since you were already in contact about the meeting room, is it possible to decorate the meeting room with your own branding?
Yes, I believe there's. They also ask some information to put at the door, and so that you can see it's meant for your company. Yeah.
Okay.
But Mark Gardner is the correct contact person. He really helps you further, very good and really fast as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
great. Thanks.
Just an assumption, but if you rent that room, I think it's fully yours for that day. So then
you have to rent it for 3 days.
Yeah. But so I think you then have the liberty to do whatever you want with it. Good to check that, but
yeah.
So that's a great offer, Brenda, to at least allow people to check in with you if the room might be available for a specific meeting.
Yes.
And then maybe you in the meanwhile can think of terms on how to do that. So maybe you want to ask partners to chip in a bit to bring down cost for you. So if anyone checks, then you have a concrete answer for them.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you saw, we have that storage room. We got cloak racks there to hang your coat. I think we even got shelving there to, let's say, stock backpacks and things like that. Be aware this is at your own risk. Anything can potentially be stolen from there, especially during the evening. It is lockable, but it's also very easy to get in if you would want that. So don't leave anything of great value in there. The room is there especially to make sure we have a tidy pavilion, to make sure there's not so much stuff laying around there, but don't see it as a real secure storage for your stuff. So we will fully, let's say, support you and supply you with this booth. It's not much different than you've experienced at Laserwell Photonics or Photonics West. So we will take care of a back wall, furniture, carpeting, everything you need. What we ask from you is a visual within certain specifications. These have been shared with you in the manual. If you have any problems with regards to that, check in with Daniela. She's probably able to help you. And be aware that you cannot bring any additional roll-up banners there to keep the pavilion as tidy as possible. You can bring your own, let's say, desk, vitrine, demo column, whatever you, brochure rack, as long as you don't overcrowd your pavilion. And I must correct myself because this applies only to silver, gold and platinum partners, because they have a bit more space, so they can place additional materials. For the bronze partners, there is no actual additional space for all of that. But a demo can be done on the cabinet that's already there. We will take care of a folder display for the bronze partner, so you already have, let's say, a complete setup. Any questions on that setup? No? Then we offer you the option for extra furniture. So as standard, you have already certain furniture for most partners. The gold and silver, that's 1 high table and 2 chairs. And platinum has 2 high tables and 4 chairs. So anyone except bronze partners can order additional furniture. And this is the offer we have. So you could add 2 extra chairs if you would want that to your high table. A demo column is offered, a display, as well as a folder rack. I would say a folder rack, this is just the price they are asking, and we're not making any money on this. For 80 euros, you can buy one yourself. So if you thinking about using a folder rack, then there are cheaper ways to do this. I think a nice upgrade compared to the events we've been in the last, let's say, year, is that we can now offer integrated screens in the back wall. Our booth builder has a new option to fully integrate the screen in the back wall, so no space consuming standards, but just a neatly integrated TV screen in your back wall. Also, this is only possible from Silver Partner on upwards. And keep in mind that you have to take this screen in mind with your design. So you want to design around that screen. But I think that's an interesting offer if you feel the need to use a TV. There is a deadline for that furniture, which is the 5th of August. That's also your deadline for all the other stuff that Daniela will dive into. Keep in mind that after the deadline, we cannot guarantee the availability or the pricing. If you still have any questions, please feel free to ask them. We will certainly try to help you, but our recommendation would be deal with it before summer, then you're just done, and we'll take care of the rest. But if you have any last minute questions, we can always try to help you. The back wall design, and this same deadline of 5th of August. So you've already received the specifications for that in the manual. With the exception of 2 partners, you have 1 visual to hand in. As you can see here, Smart Photonics has also got a side wall, and next to that is Lionics, so they also have to take care of a side wall. But other than that, the rest of you only have to take care of 1 visual. Again, if you have any questions, then let us know. Some tips on how to design that, but let's not go into that in this meeting. And I think I'll hand it over to Daniela from this point.
Yeah, thanks so much. So far, some questions about what I was talking? No? Okay, thank you. So let's talk about the program booklet. The program booklet gonna looks like, in terms of layout, the same like a Photonic West. This because Holland High Tech is our main sponsor, and they already have the layout for this. So everything that you guys already know from Photonic West and the Laser World will be the same. Deadline, to make it easy for everyone, all the deadline is in the end 5 of August. I think this is easier for you exhibitors because you don't need to think of many datas and days, and for us also. So please be aware this is 5 August for us. We still need more time to send this to the pavilion builder, and they needed to check, they needed to return, see if everything is fine. So please be really aware about this deadline. You can send to me by mail, or if it is too big, we accept also with transfer. Maximum 150 words for the program booklet, the company description. So please also take care of the 150 words. Too less gonna look weird. 2 words more we're gonna cut off. So and this is time. So be between 150 words that we are good. High resolution in the logo and also the image. The format of the program booklet is A5, as we know, and which company will have a full A5 page. Okay. Next. Shipment. So as the ECOC will be in Europe, in our partner in Germany, in our friend, brother. So we are not gonna offer any shipment to ECOC. Most of the people go by car or they don't have so many things to bring. So we're not gonna offer the shipment. But in case if you need some, you can ask directly our shipment company is René Wiesen from FireX. So feel free to contact them if you need any shipment. Or you can have your own company also. Is this possible? So this is just the company that we use to do the things and we trust. Next, badges. So we have two types of badges. Exhibitor badge. You can send me the information by the form. So different than Photonic West, you don't have your own login. So we just have one login that will go through all the information. So to not cause any problems, so we decided to take care for you. You can register how many staff you want. There is no limited number, but just understand that exhibitors badge is just for staff. For exhibitors, is not for guests. Okay, if you want to have the guest badge, so please ask them to register as a visitor in the ECOC website. Register, you say they're visitors, and you have also for free. Also there is no deadline exactly for the badge. We can register anytime, but you understand that we are also really busy with many things. So if you please do this until 5 of August, but if you have anyone who coming in the last minute, so please let me know that we can help you with this.
Yeah. Daniela, maybe yes. 2 additional remarks. Make sure not to register your own people with a visitor badge, because that will not give them access to the exhibition floor early in the morning before the exhibition opens. You might want to use that to set up your booth and do final preparations. And another thing is an exhibitor badge or delegate badge doesn't give you access to the conference. So that's a separate organizer, and you need a separate ticket for that. So as an exhibit.
Stein, that was the next 2 points.
Okay, I'm sorry for that.
But anyway, this is the 2 points. So don't put your staff as a visitor, because they are not going to be allowed early in the exhibitor floor. Okay, any doubt, any question about, so please send me an email. I'll be happy to answer that. Next. Activities. So the question we want to make to all of you, do you guys think is it nice we have the startup pitch like we had in the Photonic West? That is a question.
Yeah, so at Photonics West, we connected pitches to the networking event, so the happy hour. We will have an happy hour again this year.
On Tuesday?
Together with support of the consulate. They are offering these network strings to all of you. So that's a great offer. We could start early with pitches if that's of interest to you. But we want to check that. Are you interested in that? So we don't expect huge numbers to join that pitching session, but
what do you guys think? Should we include the startup pitches in our activities?
I would have to check here with the other guys, as I'm not going myself. So.
Yeah, it was nice in Photonics West, but yeah, I don't know if it was a lot of people that was outside ourselves. I don't remember. It was a lot of people, right?
We had quite some attendance, but I think at least 50% of these people are your colleagues at the pavilion.
Yeah.
So that's That's a downside. So there's no real, we can promote it, of course. So what really worked 2 years ago at Photonics West, we did pavilion visits. And during these pavilion visits, we made a lot of promotion for our own networking drinks as well as these pitches. But since pavilion visits do not really work in the sense that most of you don't want to leave your own booth behind, which I can really understand. But if we are not able to get a serious group of people to another pavilion, then asking them to visit us is kind of hard. So we sort of stopped doing that because of that reason. But that did help us promote the pitching session as well as networking drinks.
Yeah, I remember at Photonics West as well, it was hard to be audible for everybody at the same time as not being too loud for the exhibition, right?
Yeah.
But what I know about like the booth parties that the bigger companies do, they instead of trying to do like a centralized speech or anything like that, is they sort of set it up so that people have to sort of stand in between the booths in order to be able to talk, right, or to get something. That way they end up having to interact with somebody. If they want to, they can just immediately stop and ask about some demo or some marketing materials that they have on there. And since we don't have enough space to make a dance floor, that might be the only way to sort of generate more buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The question, should we continue the pitch and the happy hour?
The happy hour, I think, is still nice.
No, the happy hour we're gonna have, but the pitch on the, including the happy hour, so basically 1 hour before.
I know that my colleagues aren't particularly interested in having the pitch because they also said that, you know, the attendance was so in the past and the noise was a bit distracting. So they feel that it had limited effect.
Yeah. We could, of course, do something about the amplification. And that's a practical thing we can solve. Not, I think renting a whole PA system for such a thing is maybe too costly. Then it's maybe better to just invest in a better sound system. You probably know these JBL party boxes. That could be something that could work. Yeah, but and we would be happy to do that if you are interested in a pitch like that. So we can probably reuse such a system more often. So I think we can solve the practical side, but yeah, and we would be very happy to do that. It's not that a big effort for us to take care of that, but it's only sensible if you are really interested. And from what I'm sensing now, that the interest is not that high.
Yeah. Also, I have a little bit mixed feelings. The same things hold. Yes, interesting. You get a bit of exposure, but it's majority are your neighbors basically, and I think we know each other quite well by now. Yeah. Hard to say. I'm thinking about something else to combine with the happy hour.
Sure, please.
But it's something like a pub quiz or something like that. But I don't know.
And then a question could be, who has the most impressive mustache of the whole ecosystem?
Yes, for example.
and
it's already
predetermined
winner. We already know who's going to win.
I don't know. Sylvester is a great competitor, huh?
Yeah.
Not really doing things. Okay, but yeah, that's fun. Huh? So
you get at least the people from the external people getting engaged into something, but it should be short. It should be, because I also see when you have a drink and when you're having a happy hour, there's a lot of one-to-one discussions going on there as well, which is, I think, also very important.
But I kind of like the idea. So if we maybe we use a screen, do sort of a simple quiz where you can take part in, and at the end you win something.
Free drink.
Yeah, you win a small bucket of nuts. It was already standing there. No, but it adds a bit of fun, and it maybe attracts a bit more people.
I think the purpose of the happy hour there is indeed to start people talking with each other. So a central thing like that would take away some of the time for people to chat, right? I think that certainly, for example, adding some background music would be nice. And it creates kind of ambience that, okay, it's not just an exhibition now, it's kind of like a networking session.
Yeah.
But I hesitate to include anything besides, at least at the same time as the happy hour, that takes away from the conversation. If it's before, maybe, but then it would have to be something that people want to participate in.
But if it's only something of, let's say, 50 minutes, more of a fun thing, a short quiz, and then you can invite people during the day. Hey guys, take part in our quiz, because then you can potentially win, I don't know, an Apple Watch.
Yeah, I agree also with the comments Sadoon's making here. I don't know. I'll leave it to the expert.
I think that you, Daniela and Evgenia, you're the experts.
Yeah,
I need
I always
questions
like
from
laser
DDP.
shows, but okay, that's it.
Sorry,
But,
what did you say?
I always like to have a good laser show going around, but yeah.
You sort of promised that at Photonics West to do a laser show during networking drinks, but
That will be the opening act before the quiz.
we were a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
But
the laser safety officer was not disappointed. He had a good job there to do, so preventing me pumping out some quite serious light there. But I see Sadoon might be a good DJ. I think that will fit good.
He has the looks, but he got the skills as well. Okay.
We'll pre-record everything. He just needs to click a button.
I do like your suggestion, Dimitri. Let us just think about it. And I also heard your remarks, Sadoon, that it should not interfere too much with the networking opportunities. So
Exactly.
we'll think about it, and maybe we'll surprise you with something that's really fun, and you want that repeated at every event. Okay.
But we can always start with a carnavalskraker and how do you call it? Van links naar rechts.
Yeah, the Germans know that now.
Or something else that engage the whole people to go through all the boot stuff and then start drinking.
Snollebolletjes.
Yeah,
Snollebolletjes.
snollebolletjes. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's something that everybody has seen everything and then go. Yeah. Okay, good. That's it.
Thanks, Dimitri. Daniela, back to you.
Okay, so how we are already mentioned, happy hour gonna happen on 24th of September on Tuesday, because the exhibition is start on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we also take the second day to make the happy hour. At 4 o'clock is a good time for everyone, 1 hour before the exhibition ends. So everyone is really the needed of a party. So conference program e-speakers, that means if you are if you're going to speak, you're going to give it some presentation, some pitch at the ECOC in the program, so please let us know, because we also can program that with our partners, and we can put this on our web page and make sure that everyone gonna join. Yes, Sadoon.
Yes, we are indeed having a presentation there. So whenever that becomes ready, just let me know and I'll send you all the information about it. Or I can just send it now.
Yeah, you can send me today now if you want them. So because we needed to build the web page.
Okay.
And then we're gonna share that web page the link with everyone, so everyone gonna have access to the program inside of our partner booth. So we
Okay.
can also enjoy your presentation.
Well, it wouldn't be me. It would be Christopher Lawson, which is much better for everybody.
Okay, like your next presentation. So we saw some ECOC side events. They have, if you go to the ECOC webpage, they have some special events. They're gonna happen with the 50th anniversary and this type of things. And that part we are trying to look at how to join. I think Jenny already said this in the beginning. As soon as I have more information, I'm gonna share with everyone. And then if you go market focus, you also have a much more side ECOC events that you guys can participate in. Next. So that is what is important for us. All the deadline is on the 5th August, Monday at the 5 o'clock. So this is the time that I needed to prepare everything and send it to our pavilion builder so they can check and see everything is fine. If not, probably I go back to you, ask to make the change. But we need everyone be really aware about that deadline. Oh, that was fast. Okay, thank you, Sadam. What is included in the actions? Booth design, so the layout of your background or your back wall. Be aware about Smart Photonics and Lionics. You have a special wall that needed to be covered. And who asked for the TV? I also understand that you can't put a really important information in that area. Program a booklet, so logos, company description, and also the image goes in the booklet. And I need extra furniture order. So if you wanna order some extra furniture, also this is go by email. And only the staff badge, you can use the form and the Google form, the link is down. Some question until here? Okay.
Yes, Michaela, just
yes.
to make sure about the TV, did I understand correctly that you can place the TV either left or right on your wall for the gold exhibitor?
Yeah, but in your case, I would place it on the outside. That's but you could change that. But my recommendation would be to place it on the outside near the aisle.
Okay. Yeah, instead of on the inside near the other exhibitor. Because
Yeah.
Lionics are the one with the side panel, right? And we are the one
Yes.
without the side panel.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's correct.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, so
you,
for us that would be on the right, next to the aisle.
Yeah.
oh, that's
Okay.
on the left, if I'm correct.
Oh, yeah. That's something to check
Yeah.
then on the left. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, you have the link to register your visitor badges or send it to your visitor, your guest, so they can be register themselves. So, and the deadline is for your booth. You have Sunday, the 22nd of September for the booth setup. And the 26th of September, your booth dismantling. This is correct, Jenny? Because the ECOC is October. Something's wrong here.
Maybe it's Wednesday instead of Thursday.
Yeah, but the September, there's nothing. The booth, the October.
The event is not in October.
Yeah, the event is in September, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I'm great. Oh,
it's what you're confused to is
there's another event October, so I'm crazy. Sorry, guys, I need a holiday. Yes, that is correct. Sorry, it's a 22nd of September. Yeah, you can set up your booth. And 26th of September, you dismantling your booth. So just understand the time. You just can take the things out after the event's gone. So please don't. We had I think in the Photonic West, people we start to take things out of the time. So please just do it when this really finish the event, the exhibition really finish, and then you start dismantling.
Yeah.
And
if you want, you can take the textiles, the visuals that are used for your back wall. You can take them. I say they are not going to be reused because we use different sizes for every event, or at least we create different packages, so that also means different sizes. So if you want to, let's say, take that home and use that in another setup, you can just simply order frames like that. They're not very expensive, so feel free to take that banner home and reuse it any way you like.
Okay, so contact. I'm the person who gonna be with you guys. We decided just to do this for one person because sometimes the same questions goes to Jenny, goes to Stein, goes to Petra. So then we have 2-3 people looking for the same things. What is costing us a lot of time, and also for you guys, you have many answers, the same answer. So it's better we concentrate a communication just on me. So everything that you have a doubt or questions about booth, pavilion, ECOC in general, you can ask me. If I don't know the answer, then for sure I ask Stein or Petra, because there is information they are more aware than me. Basically is this. I think we are in the end.
Yeah. Are there
any remarks, questions?
Yeah.
There's one more question that was passed on to me by a colleague. He asked if there was any possibility to get a subsidy for attending the pavilion, like for attending the event.
Yeah, so there is already quite some subsidy on this pavilion. So we all of our events, all of our own pavilions are subsidized by RVO in general. And also Photon Delta puts in money to lower the participation cost for you. So additionally, I think it's not possible to get any additional subsidy. I know that there are subsidy possibilities for Photonics West, but only for startups. And I don't think it's a startup anymore. So I don't know of any other options for you to get subsidy money.
Okay, thank you. I'll pass on the answer.
Anyone else that has a question or an idea or something to share?
Quick one. Do you know what software you're using to render the pavilion space?
No, it's not something we do ourselves. That's what our booth builder does.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
You say to the graphic?
Yes. Yeah. The 3D.
Probably SketchUp. SketchUp. You have the free online version. That's just quite okay. But if you want a more professional version, then you have to pay.
Wonderful.
You mean to create your own? Yeah.
Yes. I've noticed that it's useful to sort of imagine what the actual venue looks like and where the position of the particular booth would be. Like, okay, this is a hallway, so this is the booth, and what would that look like? Obviously, one thing that you never know is what the other booths around you would look like, right?
Yeah.
And that can be an impact. But indeed, when I'm trying to imagine what will go there, it's nice to be able to visualize it. And so I've been thinking about indeed a software like this would help.
Yeah. This is your setup, student.
Yeah.
So to give an idea on what you.
Yeah, I yeah, in the chat you can see the link.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, anything else we can help you with?
I'm thinking about, did we want to create a WhatsApp group as well with everybody?
Yeah, it's a very good one. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll share the link in the follow-up email that's going to be sent directly after, and maybe a good thing to spread that with the people that will be on the pavilion. So share this with your colleagues. We will only use it to inform, let's say, prior to the event for the very essential things, and during the event on a daily basis to update you on what's happening. Yeah, is there any desire to maybe have a shared dinner or something like that, informal dinner on a Sunday evening, for example? It is always a good way to start off with each other.
I need to check here.
I typically don't have a lot of activity on the day before, so I think it's a good thing to start off. I will participate, let's say that way.
I would also have to ask. Normally, my colleagues might have customer visits going on already before and after the show, but since it's a Sunday, I don't know. So
probably not. No. It should be something very low key, yeah. So just a nice place you can have a dinner. Okay, we'll come back to you if we intend to organize that.
Okay.
So while we're looking at this nice 3D render, I realized that the bronze package doesn't have any space for a demo table. But
yeah, it does and it does not. So if you look at this cabinet,
that's enough for me, I think. If that's there,
the whole intent is that this is already also a demo table.
Excellent. Okay, then perfect. Yeah, that fits.
Yeah. Good that you checked, Dimitri. Okay, anything else?
No, I've been spamming Daniela already, so.
Yeah, no problem, Brenda. So it's a pleasure. So I'm here for this. Is this better? Ask many questions you want, then be in doubt of having anything. So I'm here to answer if I don't know, or with Brenda I made a mistake. But we also go through the information and we're learning about it. So I happy to have this question. So never bore me.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, so everyone has my contact. If you need anything, so please let me know. And as soon we have more information about the activities, the side events, we're gonna send it to everyone. And yeah, in this meantime, I think, Jenny, you created a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I will do it.
Yeah, Jenny can create it. So we also include the QR code or the link in this presentation, so everyone has also the connection for the WhatsApp.
Right.
Good. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for joining this and joining the pavilion. We look very much to going to Frankfurt with all of you. Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Thanks for being so well organized. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here. No, you hang first.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
Thank you, guys.
See you guys.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.